I would read everything I can get my hands on. Relationships, business, finance. To rebuild his life, right? As to walk the streets of DC with holes in the bottom of my shoes, me trying to rebuild my business, and for 2 years, I struggled. To one day I finally got my first opportunity. It was a $500,000 contract. It's crazy, when the pressure people pushing you through, it's always going to be what you have to do. 2 months after that, I got another contract. It was $4 million. A month after that, I got another contract, $2 million. Another contract. A couple months after that, $5 million. Inside of 2 years, I did $500 million in business with the federal government. At 32 years old, I was retiring myself. See, there's a situation, there's a time and a place in your life you have to make a decision. And right now, grads that are graduating, it's time to start making some decisions. And I believe a couple of things in my life, right? Everybody say this with me: words dictate belief systems. Belief systems dictate actions. Actions dictate outcomes. So I believe a couple of things. If I can change your belief system, I can change your actions, therefore I can change your outcomes. But you have to grab hold of the principles, right? So today I'm going to give you 5 principles that change everything about me. Anybody that takes hold of these principles today can begin to change their life. Number 1, everybody grown in here, own your own dish. Catherine Hepburn once said, we were taught to blame everyone. We were taught to blame the teacher, we were taught to blame our parents, we were taught to blame our brothers and sisters, but we were never taught to blame ourselves. And it's us, it's always us. Every time I felt in my life it was me, it was no one else, my mother didn't do it. She didn't have the information to teach me the things that I didn't know because she didn't grow up in that environment. Graduates, if y'all graduate, you have to understand at 18, it's crazy. It's a crazy situation. You're stepping into the world. And the only way you can conquer anything that's coming your way is own your part in it. I don't care if it's a relationship, I don't care if it's a job, I don't care if it's school. You have to own it. Because that puts you in a place where you can begin to overcome. But if you're constantly blaming anyone, you're going to lack the ability to push through. Number 2, rethink what you thought you knew. That's a hard thing to do. We grew up in an environment where there was no money. I grew up in an environment where most people sold drugs. I grew up in an environment where the majority of people in my family were alcoholics. I had to relearn everything that I thought I knew. That means jumping into the books, graduation is here, it doesn't stop now. I mean, some of those belief systems that you believe that money may be equal, no, that's not it. That it's going to be too hard, that's not it. Second thing I had to do in my life is I had to really learn everything that I thought I knew. Number 3, get around people who have been there. Anybody ever heard about getting around like-minded people? Anybody heard that before? The dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. If you crazy, then you get around. You broke, so let's get around some people like. Get around people who've actually been there. My first mentor owned a $400 million company. He taught me things that I could never sit down and learn in class or anyone around me could teach me. He told me how to evaluate a business, he told me how to evaluate customers. He told me what marketing was all about. He had been there before, guys. He had been through all the things that I was going to go through. Each one of you should be finding a mentor in your selected field or whatever you want to do. Those are the people you need to talk to. I'm going to tell you the hard truth right now. Most of the people that are your friends right now won't be your friends in 5 years. Y'all calm down. Y'all can't live without each other. Y'all texting all night, everything, right? Unfortunately, they're not going to be there in 5 years. You have to get around people who actually been there on doing the things that you want to do. I learned this in my life. The majority of the people I grew up with are going to be able to do. It's unfortunate. They're still hanging around each other doing the exact same thing. And most people believe because we're blood, and guess what? We have to stick together like we are right now. All the people around you without wanting to grow. So they're not sometimes you have to step away and let us be one of us. you're saying, I'm for me. It means you're doing some self-care. Because I believe my future is much greater if I'm focused on the things and my talents and my abilities, and I'm trying to use them to establish where I want to go. Does that make sense? Number 4, take action at every opportunity. Every opportunity. Some people still believe that, no, I'm not going to do that. It's not worth enough money. Do everything in your ability. Every opportunity that's ever come my way is always because of my work ethic. And I don't care if it was washing dishes or selling $8,000 water treatment systems. I always want to do the best of everything I do. And all of it is really more opportunities. So as you're stepping out here, don't look at it as something minuscule. Look at it as an opportunity to show your skills and abilities, because I guarantee you, people pay you more attention than they'll ever pay to put one person that's sitting around doing nothing. Every opportunity is for you. Take it. It's not about the money right now, because money should never leave. It should always follow. It should follow hard work. It should follow dedication. It should follow education. And when you get to a point where you understand that money should never follow, money should never leave, it should always follow, you'll look at opportunities from a different perspective. Because it may not make the money right now, but in the next 5 years, I guarantee you, anything that you put your mind to, anything you put your hands to, will work for you. Last one. Give 100%. Take action at every opportunity, 100%. There's too many people sitting around right now waiting for an opportunity to come their way and not taking advantage of everything that's in front of them. Charlie Warren Buffett's business partner, said the world is not a crazy enough place to give you something you do not deserve. Take action. Give 100%. Get around people who've actually been there before. Relearn what you think you know. That's, teenagers, we really think at that point it's not right. Own your own niche. I guarantee you the opportunities that are coming your way, guys, and ladies. It's up to you to see those opportunities. Life is about to change in a way that none of y'all thought before. It was fun, it was games, y'all had to. Your parents were paying for everything. It was a great thing. But stepping into this new phase, you have to own everything. They're there to support you, they're not there to hold you up. And if you want to be successful in anything that you do, you have to own it for yourself. I'm extremely proud of each and every one of you. I don't know. And I'll say that because I know you've had to overcome adversity to get here, to put on that cap like that. And I tell everybody this, every time I speak, hey, God's going to come out of my mouth. This is where the Bible with David. And he's wanting to fight a lot. And they said he can't fight him. He's been fighting the lion since he was a child. And David looked up and said, I've been fighting lions. I have to fight the lion to take the lamb out of your mouth. You should understand this. Everything that you've already been through, that's your lamb. Everything that you have overcome in this world, that's your lamb. Understand you have been built to overcome anything, but you have to set your mind on it and say, you know what, I can overcome this. That's it, verse 5, right? It says, God gave you an angel. Until next time, be great, choose excellence.